To the next topic here of daddy. Daddy. Trump was called daddy, and not by his wife. Somebody called Trump daddy. And this is NATO. And he's being asked this question, and the president is laughing, okay? I don't think this is the one drop. Oh, this is where he calls him daddy, and then it goes to the next one. Watch this clip here, folks. Go for it.
I mean, we may do papers on it, Marco. Maybe we're going to do papers. I don't even know if you need them. They're not going to be fighting each other. They've had it. They've had a big fight, like two kids in a schoolyard. You know, they fight like hell. You can't stop them. Let them fight for about 2-3 minutes. Then it's easy to stop them.
And then daddy has to sometimes do strong language.
You have to use strong language. Every once in a while, you have to use a certain word.
I think we have to join the house.
Daddy. It wasn't called in the
like
daddy,
daddy has
like
to
a
come
daddy.
in.
Like, it's not like call her daddy or call Trump daddy. But it was daddy's got to get it done. But watch this here. This is such a funny moment. And the best part about this clip is try to watch Marco Rubio trying to keep a straight face. Watch this, folks. Go ahead. Focus on Marco Rubio.
Mark Rutte, the NATO chief, who is your friend, he called you daddy earlier. Do you regard your NATO allies as kind of children?
No, he likes me. I think he likes me. If he doesn't, I'll let you know. I'll come back and I'll hit him hard, okay? No?
He did
it very affectionate. Daddy, you're my daddy.
Do you regard your NATO allies, though, as kind of like children, and they're obviously listening to you and they're spending more, and you're obviously appreciative of that, but do you hope that actually they're going to be able to defend themselves, defend Europe on their own without...
I think they need help a little bit at the beginning.
All right, so that's that part about the daddy conversation of going back and forth, which is kind of interesting to watch. What's this one, Rob?
So this is Mark Rutte, the NATO National Security Advisor, who called Trump daddy in the first place. And here he is explaining why he does believe that Trump deserves the daddy title.
Go for it.
Deborah Hayes from Sky News. Hello. The language that you have used when talking to Donald Trump has been notable because of its flattery. Today you called him daddy. You sent a text message to him that was gushing with praise. Is this the way that you feel you have to act when doing business with the US president, through flattery and praise? Isn't it a bit demeaning, and doesn't it make you look weak?
No, I don't think so. I think it's a bit of a question of taste, but I think he's a good friend. And when he is doing stuff which is forcing us to, for example, when it comes to making more investments, would you ever think that this would be the result of this summit if he would not have been elected president? Do you really think that 7 or 8 countries who said, yeah, somewhere in the 2030s we might meet the 2%, we've now all decided in the last 4 or 5 months to get to 2%? So doesn't he deserve some praise? And when it comes to Iran, the fact that he took this decisive action, very targeted, to make sure that Iran would not be able to get its hands on a nuclear capability,
Tom,
I think he deserves all the praise.
Rob, you can pause that. How big of a deal is this, Tom? That he's getting, just a few years ago, he's calling out NATO. He was like, what's the big deal? Leave them alone. And I was like, oh, shit. We're paying more. They're not paying it. Why are we paying it? Should we worry about it? They're your neighbors. How big of a deal is this that even now they're flipping, leaders are defending Trump?
Well, I think there's 2 key angles here. One, there is a